Alright, here we go. Reading time. Well, there's no reason to remain here any longer. Let's get back to the Reach. Here we go. Oh, that'd be cool. That is cool. Yes, definitely go back to Battlefield so I can watch. You don't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that, we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and resistance fighters come together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garmal's newest weapon and smash them. The people will remember this day. Aye, that they will, for it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Eorzea to drive the Garleans from our land. Promise and platitude means not without action. But the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think that the last time Garlean troops trod the soil was more than a century ago, during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that despite our communist past, we can still come together for the sake of the future. Well said, Commander, which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I had to fix that. Tonics, Alice, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance. Of course, we got to continue. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thank you for your service, Scions. I see operations have been proceeding as expected in my absence. Well, that says a pace. Oops. Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful? Indeed. There were several amongst the Scions ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavors with the Resistance, whom I am come to present. Commander Cupt, if I may, my name is Arville Lethius, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free Alamigo, for an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of Gorabuna, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks, in the aid of the Eorzean Alliance, and the scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in possession to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I would propose to General Albany that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Bel Ardina. Then in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamiga,
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near-total casualties.
Near-total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my house. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Ooh. That guy's a jerk. Thing is, I think the female is my future waifu. I can change her. Right. Then I've got duties to attend to. Perhaps we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help, after all. The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparation. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. So let's go to this one first and see what he has to say. Uh, I, I beg your pardon? The man who bested G.S. von Bessler wishes to offer me his assistance? I say, this is highly irregular, though I have heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, before the occupation, I was a humble historian. With my duties leave me scarce time for aught else. I think it's important that these mementos, wait, let me try that again. Momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primarily source and indispensable, and I had in mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters. Ask them their motivation for talking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements and this log, and Tonics, thank you for your service, now and ever after. Hey, you're welcome, man. Anytime, that's what I do. Oh yeah, I can't fly in this area. I think I forgot one. I'd rather start up here, even though I probably was closer to that guy. And I want to work my way downwards. Dude. Why I joined the resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend of the Imperial Burchard before my very eyes back in Alamigo. We owned a stall in the market, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to give a foam of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that. The Empire is such a bully. I don't know what else can I say about them. I don't want to jump. Dee. I so wish I can live in this world. There we go. I was just a cook before all this. Simple, fair, really. I had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believe, you know? And there's always a need for a cook. Or at least people who can work with whatever the forging parties turn up. I don't know if it's... Yeah, I didn't think it was this way, but... You know, you have to double check this kind of stuff. Because you really don't know when. Huh. Aren't you the Elkin Slayer? The man if I know who you brother asking someone like me why I joined the resistance. But it's simple. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'll be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not. And if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship. If you live long enough, you'll die still in someone else's land. Like as not, but that's the choice. But me? I'd rather die here. Gee. There we go. Is this a guy or girl? Girl. Why? Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps, or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and my brother were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing. Good reason. I do keep trying to fly, but it is not working out too well. LOL. Turning. Is it this way? I believe it is. Oh, here he is. Well met, Tonics. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? Yes, here's your book. Fascinating as they are varied. Or, I don't know. You have a knack for convincing others to bare their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when the tempestuous time pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. You must never forget, my friend. Never. You want to help, do you? See, that's how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended. Could you go and ask Tablet for a variety of herbs? 6 sprains or so of whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not a haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add. So as long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back. there he is, or is it she? It looks like a he, kind of. Ah, is it 6 screens of whatever on hand? Right, I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, though. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot, even in reach. Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for? I do have the herbs. Thanks. They'll do nicely. And, sorry to impose upon you, sir. Though you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countryman can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost, too. Too many villagers, too many children more deserve than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream. Oh, can I do a snake person? We'll see. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day, yet near a one has come. Perhaps they were given the old time, the wrong time, or location. I do not know. The number 5 in all. These would-be warriors, send them unto me, should you chance to find them. So yeah, there's 5 of them. I know. I'm late. But I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. Boom, 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 boom. So, chat, is anybody doing anything fun this week? This weekend, I mean? I hope I'm doing something, but I don't know what I would do. I may go to the farmer's market, but not sure. Not yet. The teacher calls for me. I see. You were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armors, you see. And... ah, yes, of course. There's no time, if you would excuse me. Okay. Are they in here? Yep. Ah, 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or a republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Until we drive the Imperials from our land, the question is moot. Training. God, I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. You're welcome. There we go. Oh, bugger. You were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger, so bugger. God. I'll record all we could. Wow, am I having a stroke? Kidding. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favors a gentler approach, as if the Imperials would be so kind. It's a thankless job to teach. Some say, but I say, that survival is thanks enough. Fare you well. Damn it. Damn it all. Where could it have gone to? Oh, pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? I bit him. I had it this morning. That much I know for certain. And I've not left the ridge since. So it got to be around here somewhere. If you got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the officer's pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just as easily buy another. But even so, please, help me find it. I swear I've searched high and low, but it won't turn up. Seven hells. That's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a godsend, brother. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodore came and burned it all to the ground. The mad bastard, and after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our belief. I still keep to the old ways, as do many others, and when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and the scriptures as my mother taught me. Alright guys, I need a few minute break. I hope that's a yes. Alright, let's continue. And with that, another task is complete. Tonix, I hear you have been keeping busy. Aye, for that he has, and we thank him for it. It pleased me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their intel training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Magnago, as discussed, Magnago, I would have you present by proposal for an assault on Castellum Valdina to General Aldman personally. Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Orden before the operations? If so, why don't we travel together? That seems a fine suggestion. But I must consult my comrades. or we depart. Very well. I will wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Kral and Estolia will wish to remain here to support the Chergians, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them. Honestly, I didn't even know they was here. So, ha. I just realized my little message down there is wrong. I do talk during non-voice cutscenes. Too late now, right? People are asking, why is he reading this when the sign obviously says, I will not talk? But the reason why is because I read the lyrics, but don't talk on the voice. So, yeah. Anyways. It's all amiss. Hey, Ashen. How are you doing? Welcome to the Resistance. I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activities outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it's imperative that we offer them our full support, as was the case with Ishgard. However, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on other behalf. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight for Alamigo, for my father, for Yada. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born. Brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea, they would stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Bissell and Van Domnus were but the first to try. Though your fever is surpassed, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable, and further complicated by the existence of Ilberd Primal. I believe we have no resource but to directly and openly intervene. Let me read that. Thank you for asking. Okay, here we go. I thought this foregone conclusion, given our actions this far. But if you require renewed affiliation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause, for ultimately the safeguard cause I have served since first. I pledge to serve Master Loriziax in the circle of knowledge, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. I came here from Ophelia, and that hasn't changed. However, I like to stay with Estolia for now and tend to the wounds. As for you, Tonix, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmund, the man who slew Gaius von Belsil and some half-dozen primals beside. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders. But you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. Alpha. Why can't I just say F off? I'm going home. I don't want to be part of this resistance. Alright, let me read this one. We can, but carry on. For those we have lost, for those we can yet save. Well said. Well said indeed. To be frank, Lise did F off it for many years. She did, she just left. Like, totally. Become a scion. Anyways, take care of Instalia, Crowd, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance, Lise. I would ask that you remain here, by Conrad's side. We should go, our men will leave without us. Might I presume you to join us, Tonix? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration? Castrum Oris would seem a place to do it. You not need to answer right away. I am sure I can convince Menego to wait a little longer. So you will accompany us. Oh, glad am I to hear it. And all set? Excellent. Then let us be off. And K1, you can join us tonight if you have time. I don't know if I'll consider it good grinding, but we can pretend. Welcome back, comrades. What's new? Greeting, General. I am come at Commander's Cap behalf to brief you on the latest development at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectation. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scion. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron is hot. Just so, General. He proposed that we begun preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Valdina. Captain, Valdina, that would not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are even to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Guardians learn of our plan and summon reinforcements. Hey, welcome back, G-Dog. I'm glad to have you back in the Resistance. Okay, the Alliance hereby accepts Comrade's cut proposal. Tell them to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamigo who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Valiant Watch. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one. If there is no objection, General, oh, this is an Alice thing. If there is no objections, General, might the Scions join Marshal Trippin? By all means. If that is all, let us be about it. That quest was easy. Conrad, and the General of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyways, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. Alright. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Empire patrol. Come on, Destiny. It is beyond East End, just north of Valdrin. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for the Long Watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready, in the event of passing patrols stumbling upon us, or worse. Here we go, guys. No talking for me for a while.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Relga's Reach.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You!
Oh, please don't die.
Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
Come on, please don't die.
Meffred! He'll take you!
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Is that like a melee weapon roulette?
Seven hells. It's him. It's Xenos.
The Viceroy! Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty. Ah, a magical barrier. Alas. It will not save you.
What?
Your shoulder!
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Okay. Okay, it was just a hit to the head.
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern. If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
So Ashen, will you send me the link to your podcast on YouTube?
It's all over now.
I mean to all of them. Like to the YouTube channel. Or do you not put it on YouTube? Yeah, can you send me the YouTube link?
For the glory of the flames!
Thank you. There you guys go. Join. Enjoy. Now, Ashen, this is going on YouTube later. So whoever watches this stream and makes it this far will see that link. Hopefully it'll give you new viewers. But I wouldn't expect it. I still don't know why. I really don't care. But no one really watches my stuff.
you so long. Alpha, no, I need your help. My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
Is this the first time I fight Xenos?
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Here we go, guys. Wish me luck.
Be gone!
Yeah, this guy.
Give me something to remember.
Up. Oh well. Up. I'm dead. Game over.
Pathetic.
Yeah, fashion.
Seven hells.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
All right, lad.
I think my pride might have been taking a knock.
There's no ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
You got lucky. Oh yeah, it's totally. Oh no.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on! Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
There should have been a tapping game. Or a tapping scene. You hold her down by tapping repeatedly. Oh, I've been so mad. She dies. Well, you get game over.
Worst is past, but without
Try
proper
again.
Facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise? Of course. I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Yeah, it'd definitely be tough to continue without Estolia. And Ashen, you know, I think I saw that bundle at Dollar General. Buy one sword, get one free. So of course he bought two. And got the other two for free, so... Of course they're weak. You did well, Tonics. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. Okay, people are dying and they need help immediately. But we're going to let them simmer in their pain for a couple of days. Oh well. Guys, I'm going to get going. It was fun. We did a lot. A lot of people got hurt. But we're not going to worry about the people that got hurt just yet.